I'm Leanne and this is my son Bevan who has type 1 diabetes and my son Vigo who has diabetes insipidus. And we're here because we want to spread awareness about type 1 diabetes and to share our experiences with everybody. Vigo was born with a genetic diabetes insipidus. So when Bevan was showing similar symptoms, when we went to the hospital, they assumed without testing that he had diabetes insipidus, which just made the diabetic ketoacidosis kind of act faster because of the medication that he was put on was the wrong medication. And it was 3 weeks later that I demanded a urine test, and that's how they knew instantly that he had type 1 diabetes.
How did you feel?
It was awful actually when he first got diagnosed because I realised how dangerous it was that he was on the wrong medication. So it made me feel sick that had happened. It shouldn't have happened. He should have been tested the first day. It was a very simple test when he did have it. That should have just been done straight away. Actually, he turned out to be the diabetes specialist at the GP surgery, and he actually phoned me to apologise because he obviously realised what he had done, and I don't think he'll make that mistake again, hopefully, to anyone else. But it just should not have happened. I have a really close relationship with the specialist nurses, but I feel like maybe they should work with people that live with the condition because you need that experience to know how to, pass that experience on to other people that are struggling. I had to do a lot of my own research after being at the hospital before I felt like I was getting somewhere with his blood sugar control. We always say that he's really tough. He doesn't kind of let it get him down, even though he knows how dangerous it is. He just gets on with it. So Bevan wears a continuous glucose monitor, which we self-fund, but we couldn't cope without it, even though it alerts every night, through the night, every night without fail, which means that we're up through the night every night. But if I wouldn't be able to sleep anyway if we didn't have that, because we wouldn't have that kind of assurance that the alarms would go off if we need to act fast. But it's obviously it goes off at inconvenient times every day. Even when he was diagnosed, I personally didn't know really what it was. I just thought insulin injections and that was it. There's not many people that don't live with it that realise the complications and it's 24/7. It's life-changing. People don't realise how dangerous it is or what life is like living with it every day.